From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. A 19-year-old woman is recovering after being struck by lightning while using her phone during a Sunday night storm in Alabama. Lisa Henderson was scrolling Instagram while charging her phone when she heard a lightning strike and then a loud pop. Then there was a ringing in her ears. She felt a jolt of electricity shoot from her fingers up her arm. She instinctively threw the phone across the room, which she believes helped lessen the impact of the strike. Henderson was taken to the hospital, where doctors told her she was lucky the shock did not reach her heart. She was released the next day with soreness in her wrist, arm, and chest. John Jensenius of the National Lightning Safety Council told AccuWeather that using any appliance plugged in during a thunderstorm can be dangerous, saying that if lightning strikes your home, it typically follows either the wires or the plumbing. As long as the cell phone is not plugged into the wall, it is safe to use. The danger comes from corded phones or mobile devices being actively charged during a storm. If your phone is charging and you're holding it when lightning hits, you are connected to your home's electrical system, putting you at risk. Taking a shower, washing dishes, or even running water from the tap can also put you in harm's way. Even non-metal pipes can conduct electricity through the water itself. Taking a quick look at what you can expect for weather around the country during the holiday weekend, AccuWeather meteorologists say that tropical activity will contribute to thunderstorms in the southeastern corner of the U.S. today, while a ribbon of storms is forecast to extend from West Texas to the Dakotas and Minnesota. However, there will be plenty of dry spots for enjoying the nation's birthday as well. Even in the usual thunderstorm hotspots like the Great Plains, Northern Rockies, and Upper Midwest, Friday will not be a washout. While a few exceptions are possible, most storms are expected to fire up between 3 in the afternoon and 9 tonight. That leaves plenty of time earlier in the day for folks to gather, fire up the grill, and enjoy some outdoor festivities safely. People in areas where thunderstorms will be on the prowl should closely monitor the forecast, radars, and weather bulletins. Move indoors at the first rumble of thunder, as the general rule applies. If thunder can be heard, lightning can strike your location. The storms from northern Kansas to the Minnesota and Ontario border will carry the potential for high wind gusts, hail, and flash flooding. A small number of the strongest storms may also produce a brief tornado. Storms that erupt in Florida and perhaps along parts of the Georgia and Carolina coasts can be drenching, along with the risk of sudden lightning strikes, especially over the extended holiday weekend. Regardless of the organization of budding tropical activity in nearby offshore waters of the Atlantic and the northeastern Gulf, winds, surf, and seas may kick up, and the risk of strong rip currents may increase. Water temperatures are comfortably high along the Gulf and southern East coasts. Pockets of warm water can be found in the lower part of the mid-Atlantic and the southernmost coast of California. Typical early July heat and humidity are in store from the south central to the southeast states, with widespread highs in the 80s and lower 90s. The interior west will heat up to typical hot levels in the 80s and 90s in the afternoon due to strong early July sunshine in many cases. Now, if a hike is on your agenda this weekend in the West, just know that it can be risky in the middle of the summer due to the heat alone. Hikers should always carry adequate water and closely monitor the buildups of clouds during the midday hours, as spotty thunderstorms with lightning strikes may follow during the afternoon. Move down off the ridges at the first sign of towering clouds. Some of the most comfortable conditions will be found in the Northeast, with relatively low humidity for early July and high temperatures near to slightly below the historical average in the mid-70s to the mid-80s. Chilly Pacific waters will hold temperatures back as usual along the immediate west coast, with highs in the 60s to the mid-70s. The main concerns for taking in a fireworks show will be where thunderstorms remain active around and shortly after dusk over the plains, upper Midwest, the northern Rockies, and Florida. Spotty showers may also affect parts of northern New England. There is a potential wild card every year in the lack of wind and typical rising humidity levels around sunset. Sometimes, in calm wind and moderate to high humidity situations, smoke from rounds of fireworks may be slow to disperse. In some rare cases, the smoke and high humidity can trigger the quick formation of fog. A light breeze and low to moderate humidity are always preferred for ideal fireworks viewing conditions. That's all for now. You can find more regional forecasts and science-based articles at AccuWeather.com. And for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. I'll be back tomorrow with more from AccuWeather.